Up we have Oddish, which is the Fire Red exclusive in this area, as you might guess, with there being a Leaf Green exclusive in this area. Now Oddish I don't like quite as much. Oddish is more specially inclined, and it's going to be really slow. Like, I mean, you're going to have quite a bit of power, but it's going to be really miserable in terms of speed. I mean it, like, even when this thing's fully evolved into Vileplume, you're going to be seeing it just going last just all the time. Unfortunately, the option of evolving into Bellossom isn't yet unlocked in the main story of this game, though, so you really can't do that. So, yeah, you're going to have to deal with its speed being terrible. Gloom, which is Oddish's evolved form. I didn't recommend Oddish back then, back when we catched out north of Cerulean, and I don't recommend it now either, okay? It's really slow, and they don't have good stats, okay? Especially this, they're really, really slow, and they just aren't worth it, alright? So, I didn't recommend it back then, I don't recommend it now, like I said. Which is a grass poison type. Oddish is very slow. It is a split evolution, though, but personally I'm not a big fan of either of its evolutions, though, so I'm not really gonna recommend it too much. Oddish, or Ordish, as many people like to call it nowadays. Oddish is an old classic, a grass poison type. Pretty much the original overused grass poison type by trainers in Red and Blue. Evolving into Gloom, probably one of the weirdest looking Pokemon. It has two choices. You can either evolve it into Vileplume. Vileplume, as you can see, mainly specializes in special attack and special defense. How special? It's not very fast though, so much like Shiftry, it's okay normally, but if you have a Sun Summoner on your team, this thing, if used right, can be brutal. And of course, double same type attack bonus is also helpful when trying to be a sweeper like that. Vileplume is not going to be the thing that outspeeds everything, but it's definitely a lot more usable in Sunshine. The other choice is Bellossom, which it loses its poison type, and its stats are distributed a bit more in favor of defense than offense. Much like Vileplume, of course, you can always activate Chlorophyll if you want to make this thing a bit more useful. Personally, I like Vileplume a bit better, but it really just comes down to, do you want two types and offense, or do you want a monotype and defense?
Would like to be helpful. A split evolution. On one path, we have Vileplume with its special attack and poison type. And on the other, Bellossom with a pure grass type and special defense. Both have Chlorophyll, are pretty fast if they can activate it, and specialize in spamming Solar Beam and Sleep Powder. Of the two, I'd probably go with Vileplume because of its higher power and because Bellossom is not going to capitalize on its somewhat defensive approach while being a pure grass type. That's also sort of the problem with Vileplume. Let's be honest. Speaking as a bona fide Chikorita fan, grass types don't do anything in this game.